When it comes time to retire, how do you know you can live the life you really want? Coach Pete from Capital Financial Group is the expert on retirement, and he's got the tricks to help us all out. Thank you so much for being here.
It's always good to be here.
Yes, you're the expert on retirement. You literally wrote the book, right? So an important part of our retirement plan is streams of future income. Now, explain that to me, because I kind of get it, but I don't get it.
It's the most important part of a retirement plan is having a lifetime income. Here's a big thing. You can never, ever outlive. Now, what does that mean? Well, that means if the balance goes to zero in your accounts, like if you have a bank account and you have a good balance and you retire and you start taking money out,
right?
And it goes to zero, the balance.
Yes, it does. It will eventually. You don't get any interest in a bank account, and you go into the bank the next time and say, "Give me some money," and you're walking in with a mask, probably call the cops on you because there's no money there. So anywhere, if there's no money, there's no income, except for special products and strategies that are available out there for retirement, which will give you lifetime income even if your balance is zero. Okay.
Never stops. The secret of life is to make sure your income outlives you.
Yes,
we don't want to pass away, but we don't want our income to pass away before us.
That is really important. We don't want to run out of money, and we want to leave something to the kids, right?
Yeah.
So it sounds easy enough, but what kind of products are we talking about here? Are we talking stocks, bonds? What kind of things can make us that money as we age?
We call it the core and explore philosophy. So the explore is the stock market, mutual funds, ETFs, cryptocurrency, in there, that kind of stuff. Silver and gold, because it could go up, but it could come down.
Sure.
So we have to be careful with that, because it's one of those, I call it an ebb and flow account. It goes up, it comes back, like going to the beach, high tide, low tide. So that's fine when we're trying to build money.
Okay.
But once we get that money, do we want to give it back?
No, we want to keep that.
I've heard people say, well, don't worry, it was just a paper loss. I mean, you had a big gain, the market went down, you lost the money. That was your money that disappeared. So I'd rather have, and people say, well, I didn't liquidate because I didn't want to pay tax. And I always say I'd rather have a tax on a gain than a write-off on a loss. So here's what happens. We build some money up. We have that growth, which is really important. You have to have your money grow. But then we need to protect that growth eventually. If we're over 50 years old, we need to have that core and explore. The core is the safe money. It's going to give you that lifetime income. Very important.
Right.
You can never outlive. The insurance industry steps up and has some really good strategies there, but really bad ones too. So you have to be careful who you're dealing with. You must deal with a fiduciary who's independent, who has access to everything out there.
That's important.
We do at our firm, we've never had a complaint in almost 30 years because we diagram out a plan ahead of time, show you everything, and then put that plan in action. You
know what to expect.
Yeah.
And so that income is really important because we talked about it before. There's inflation. There are emergencies that come up. So tell me again why we should, again, make sure we're making more money as we age.
Now, inflation is one of the silent killers.
Right.
And it's getting more and more. It's one of my financial termites. Risk, fees, inflation, and taxation.
Okay.
Those are all bad. Like termites on a house. You don't see them, but they're eating you alive. So we just need to get that under control. We do a full analysis, which a lot of folks out there don't see the zombie money. That's money that's just sitting there not doing anything. And so we need to put your money to work, and we don't need it working down. We don't need to, you don't need to have a big balance and have to lose it right before retirement because the stock market goes the wrong way.
Right.
So we need to make sure we have the right plan for the right time of our life. We call it a total retirement plan. A financial plan is what most people have because it does not have guaranteed lifetime income. And when we say guaranteed lifetime, it means every single month of your life, every single month of your spouse's life, you get income you never outlive. So let's do a full analysis on that.
Sure.
Let's see where you are right now, and let's put a plan together that will show you that consistent, persistent, reliable income that you'll have for the rest of your life.
All right, so how can people get started with your team to try to find those streams of income?
Yeah, we usually charge over $1,000 for that total retirement plan, but since I'm on here, the next 10 people, no cost or obligation, we'll do it for you, and we'll give you a 3-book set of 3 of the books I've written.
3 of the very helpful books that he's written. He is the expert on so much. Thank you again so much for being here. I always learn some stuff from you. Guys, if you would like to set up a review of your retirement plan and see if Capital Financial can help you find other revenue streams to make sure you have the money you need and want in retirement, text or call Coach Pete at 888-919-9001.